What is up, YouTube? This is XXVIII, and this is not just YouTube, it's the Gurus of Greatness. Hey, everybody. And my camera's being queer, but we're done with that. So anyways, remember last time I uploaded a Guru Greatness video, I said that to put a video response and the winner would get a plug from me, and there was a lot of good videos, 3 good videos I believe, but I have to give it to this guy. This guy really put out some good thoughts. I really think he's underrated. Wrestling Tube 101. Check out his channel in the link description down below, and I'll have someone put in the group put an annotation. Now, in the group, we've been thinking about doing contests. You know, people like to do those contests. You know, basically have like the whole contest type of thing, and you know, put it out there. So this is what I'm gonna do for the contest. This is gonna be my contest for all of y'all. This is the Chase Oliver Gurus of Greatness contest. And make sure when you guys do that contest, put the video description down below. And this is the contest. How would you book the World Heavyweight Championship? You know, you already have Mark Henry as World Champion. That's already set. You cannot change that. But how would you book it all the way to WrestleMania 28? Now, I know that's like a short time span, but I'm kind of interested. How would you guys book this into making it where the World Heavyweight Championship is at WrestleMania 28? Who you have already Mark Henry as your starting world champion. You cannot change that. That is one rule. Mark Henry has to be the starting world champion. How would you book Hell in a Cell's world title match? Who would be in it? Vengeance, Survivor Series, TLC, Rumble, Elimination Chamber, then Mania. And then you have to explain you just have to explain the matches, why you're booking them, who's the face, who's the heel. That's all you have to do. And pretty much that's about it. So put that in the description down below of how would you book the World Heavyweight title to WrestleMania 28. Now, since you guys are going to be doing that contest, I might as well not put in my own entry, but put in my own word of thought of how I would book the World Heavyweight title to WrestleMania 28. So yeah, this is just going to be really quick. So basically right now we have Mark Henry as champion. We all know he's going to probably face Randy Orton at Hell in a Cell. I have Mark Henry actually winning against Randy Orton at Hell in a Cell. I would have Randy Orton do something else at the near time future. But in the process, during the time of Vengeance, I would have Mark Henry start feuding with Sheamus. I would have Sheamus and Mark Henry starting to get into a big time feud. Maybe keep Orton in there just for a little bit until you can find someone else for Orton to feud with, most presumably Wade Barrett. So for Vengeance, I would do a Fatal 4-Way featuring Randy Orton, Wade Barrett, Sheamus, and Mark Henry. Have Mark Henry win the pin, most likely Wade Barrett or Randy Orton, thanks to, like, you know, Randy Orton RKOing Wade Barrett, or Wade Barrett taking down Randy Orton, Mark Henry taking advantage, leaving Sheamus unpinned. Then at Survivor Series, you ultimately have Sheamus, Mark Henry. Sheamus ends up winning the bout, and Sheamus will be the World Heavyweight Champion. TLC, I'll have Mark Henry, Sheamus, and Randy Orton in a triple threat for the world title. I would have Sheamus retain there. The match would be a ladder match, or if not, just Sheamus versus Mark Henry in a tables match for the world title. Going up to Royal Rumble, I would have Sheamus looking very strong. I would have Sheamus, Royal Rumble opponent, most likely be maybe Randy Orton, or if WWE really wants to push it to the next level, actually show they do care about new stars. Hell, I'm going to say this, if they book this guy right, I feel like he could face a Sheamus, even though it would be awkward both faces, a Justin Gabriel. So pretty much I would have those two matches. At Elimination Chamber, I would have Sheamus defending, and the Royal Rumble winner for me, guys, would be Wade Barrett, and I'll explain how this is going to work into the Mania match. So Wade Barrett will be building up from this feud with Orton, because obviously he just had a feud with the top guy on SmackDown. So why not keep on going with this feud and have Wade Barrett win at the Royal Rumble to make it ultimately like Wade Barrett won it all. You know, I would have Wade Barrett go over Randy Orton, Orton doing his job, you know, putting over the new talent. So I would have an Elimination Chamber match. I would have Orton in it. I would have Gabriel in it just because, you know, for the high spots. I would have Sheamus, the champion, of course, in it. I would have random enough Christian and Heath Slater. I know that's kind of random. And of course, you can't forget about Mark Henry if he's not gone from the WWE at this point. I'd have them in it, and then I would have Sheamus retain the world title, and then leads to the whole who's going to get the title shot, Daniel Bryan or Wade Barrett type of thing. Daniel Bryan's already solidified the title match, so is Wade Barrett. They're not going to have a match at No Way Out. They're just going to have a match at Elimination Chamber just for, bragging rights' sakes. I would have D. Bryan win that match. And then ultimately, it would lead up to WrestleMania with the Mega Face Champion Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett in a triple threat match to show, hey, this is a different world title scene. We don't have the same old Randy Orton in the main event or John Cena or Edge. This is a new, fresh scene that we've never seen before. And I want to keep it a new, fresh scene. And ultimately, at the end, and I'm pretty sure I'll get hate for this. I know I will by saying this. But I would have Wade Barrett actually winning. And I would have him pinning the main man, Sheamus. Not Daniel Bryan, because, to be honest, guys, the way WWE has been booking Daniel Bryan, and I wish I could book Daniel Bryan a little bit differently, but I just don't see him as world champion. He's a great talent, don't get me wrong. I think he's one of the best in the ring. Don't get me wrong about that. I just don't see him winning at this point. I only see WWE in the long run pushing Wade Barrett. And I can see Wade Barrett beating Sheamus, and then ultimately Sheamus and Wade Barrett feuding the end. So that basically is how I would book the World Tech Championship. Remember, post how you would book the World Championship. And, contest results, basically what I will do is I will make a video explaining how that works once I talk to Ace about that, because I have to give him my idea what I was going to do with the contest results. But pretty much that's about it. Thank you guys for all watching this video. If you guys like this video, go subscribe to my own personal channel, Heaavyweight. If you guys want to leave a comment down below about your thoughts on this, do it. And please send in all the video responses. This is a Gurus of Greatness contest, guys, and the results are great. That was kind of cheesy, but whatever. Don't forget to follow me and the Gurus on Twitter. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Add me on Skype. I don't have Form Spring because I'm not gay like Ace. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Ace. But pretty much that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Heaavyweight, and I say peace.